This is the V-Tuf V2 135 bar pressure washer. A small but powerful pressure washer which has the advantage of quick connect fit-ins, allowing you to change nozzles quickly and easily, and giving you the opportunity to use a wide variety of accessories rather than the clunky, or in some cases difficult to find, proprietary fittings that most manufacturers use to try and make you buy their accessories. If you've not heard of V-Tuf before, they're a UK company based near Lincoln who specialise in dust extraction, industrial cleaning equipment and commercial pressure washers, some of which would cost you tens of thousands of pounds. So they sell some serious gear. And they're now looking to break into the domestic pressure washer market. The V2 that V-Tuf kindly supplied for this review is one of the cheaper models in the range. In terms of specification, it's got a 1600 watt motor and a maximum pressure of 135 bar, though its operating pressure is normally around 90 bar. This is not unusual. All pressure washers operate at pressures below their headline maximum figure. Some of the pressure washers sold by the budget supermarket chains have massive differences between the maximum and actual working pressure. To put these figures into context, the specification of the V-Tuf V2 is very similar to the specification of the Karcher K3. Now, I don't have a K3, but I do have a Karcher K4, and the V-Tuf V2 is significantly smaller and much lighter. It's about half the weight. So it's more portable, but is it any good? I'll start with the assembly because this will give you an idea of the quality of the components. This is what you get in the box when you unpack it. You've got the pressure washer with its 5 metre high-vis cable. You've got the gun, which will attach to the 5 metre high-vis hose. There's the lance extension with the quick release nozzles that we'll look at later. There's a turbo nozzle. This bracket fits on the side of the machine and is used to hang the hose on. There's a brass water inlet with a metal filter. The handle, foam cannon with a quick connect fitting. We'll see how that performs later. There's the manual, which is not bad to be fair. And then in this bag there are a couple of screws, nearly dropped them, which we're going to use to attach the handle. The assembly is pretty straightforward. I'll start with the inlet. You can see it's made of brass and it's got a metal filter. There's no cheap plastic here, so it shouldn't wear away and start to leak. It fits onto the back of the machine here. Simply screw it on until it's hand tight. Below the water inlet is the built-in detergent tank. This is a nice feature for a pressure washer in this price range. You simply open it up and pour in your detergent, replace the cap, and then change the nozzle to the black chemical mixing nozzle. This nozzle produces the weakest pressure stream of the 5 that provided. The detergent then gets pulled up from the tank and mixed in with the water flow. So let's get back to the assembly. This bracket fits onto the side of the pressure washer on the opposite side to the power cable. It slides onto a moulding on the body of the machine. Simply locate it and push it down. You hang the high pressure hose on it. It's simple but effective. The hose is one of the few things I don't like about this machine. It's rated to 360 bar and it's bright yellow, so you shouldn't trip over it. But it's only 5 metres long and I found it a bit stiff. It didn't uncoil very well during use, as you can see here. This was on a cold day in February though, so I'm hoping that it'll soften and get more flexible when it gets warmer. There are standard M22 fittings on both ends of the hose, so it should be easy enough to upgrade if you ever want to. One end fits into the front of the machine. There's only one place it can go, so you can't get it wrong. And the other end screws into the spray gun. If you look closely, you'll see there's a filter on the inlet to the spray gun as well. You push the hose end up into this brass fitting and then screw the collar on hand tight. The trigger on the spray gun requires very little force to depress it. You can't lock it on, but by pressing this button you can lock it in the off position. The metal lance extension fits into the other end of the spray gun. Once again, all the fittings are brass and you just screw it into place. This was the one fitting that I actually tightened up using an adjustable spanner. I'm not sure whether it was necessary, but it didn't leak afterwards. The black grip that you can see above the fitting can be used to rotate the end of the lance. On the end of the lance, you've got the quick connect fitting for attaching 1/4" quick connect nozzles and accessories, and a holder holding 4 of the 5 supplied quick connect nozzles. The other one's in the fitting on the end. Each nozzle gives you a different spray fan, and each is used for different applications. So the red one gives you 0 degree, very powerful, 15 degrees with the orange nozzle, 25 degrees with the green nozzle, 40 degrees with the white nozzle, and finally the black nozzle, which is used for applying chemicals like detergents. Inserting the nozzles is simple. You pull the collar back on the brass quick connect fitting, push the nozzle into place, and then push the collar back up. It's the same if you want to change your nozzle. Pull the collar back, take the nozzle out, push the new one in, and push the collar up. Just make sure that the collar is pushed up completely. If it isn't, the nozzle will fly off when you use it. It's exactly the same procedure if you want to connect an accessory like a foam cannon. This is the foam cannon that was supplied with the V2. It's pretty basic, but you can adjust the detergent flow using the knob on the top, and you can adjust the spray fan using the jaws on the front, and it does a reasonable job. The snow foam I'm using here is Autoglim Polar Blast. It's using the recommended 1:5 ratio that I always use when testing snow foam cannons. And if I pan out, you can see the coverage is good. Not the best I've ever seen, but far from the worst. But one of the good things about this pressure washer is its adaptability. Because it's got quick connect fittings, I could attach my MJJC foam cannon, and using exactly the same snow foam mix, I just transferred from one to the other, you can see you get much thicker coverage. But then this snow foam cannon cost over half the price of the V2 just on its own. But it does give you an idea of what this pressure washer is capable of with the right accessories. The included nozzles are great for rinsing off the snow foam afterwards. They're the same nozzles that you get with stubby guns used by professional detailers. And this pressure washer's got easily enough power to clean the dirtiest car. V-Tuf also supply a turbo nozzle. The turbo nozzle is ideal for cleaning hard surfaces such as paving slabs, block paving or concrete. The turbo nozzle creates a high pressure rotating spray pattern similar to the dirt blaster lance that you get with Karcher pressure washers. You can see here it's powerful enough to dislodge vegetation in the gaps between slabs. Even this large weed gets blown away in seconds. I think it's really impressive for such a small machine. So my first impressions of the V-Tuf V2 are very good. It's small and lightweight, so it's easy to move around and it won't take up much storage space. And it should fit easily in the boot of your car if you need it to. It's adaptable, it comes with a good range of nozzles, and because it has quick connect fittings, it's easy to find a wide range of compatible accessories, and importantly, the price is reasonable. Cheapest place I can find it at the moment is on Machine Mart at £99. It's also available from Amazon, from V-Tuf themselves, and from Toolstation. I'll put a range of links in the video description below, because obviously prices change all the time. This pressure washer was supplied by V-Tuf for review, but like all my videos, this review is totally independent. So I hope you found this useful. If you have, leave a thumbs up. Any questions, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Big Ted's Home and Garden. I'll see you soon.